I'm going to be spending the next 2 weeks creating a Lego city for all my beloved Skibidi Toilet monsters. Building montage number 1.
Alright, here we have the Skibidi Toilet boss, the big boy, G-Man himself.
It's heavy.
You fool! I've been trained in you.
Alright, we have piece number 1 done out of 15, so we're just getting started. It looks amazing. We have big old G-Man right here with the 4 buildings in the background, and it looks pretty slick to me. So, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. On to number 2.
Building montage number 2.
Alright, so for this one we have the Titan TV Man, which is ginormous. He's huge.
And his name is Johnson!
Alright, so he managed to destroy the toilet, but he lost his foot during the process. Alright, so piece number 2 is complete. Now just look how big this Titan is. Humongous, right? And here we have a little minifigure for a little comparison. He's just huge. And then we also have a cool burning building in the background, and 2 other buildings as well. Done!
Building montage number 3.
Alright, for this one we're going to be adding the black speaker man. Alright, piece number 3 is completely done. Let me know what you guys think about this burning building. I think it looks really cool, especially in the background. And then we have the other 3 buildings, which look really cool. And then we have the speaker man and the road that connects to these 2. Now let's move on to number 4.
Alright, the first 3 parts are completely done. Now for 4, 5, and 6, we plan on doing the other half of the road and also adding some more tall buildings like you see right here. And then of course adding some more creepy creatures. Building montage number 4.
Alright, so for this one we're adding the triplets toilet boss. They're very, very fragile.
Alright, quick little review of piece number 4. Thought it was cool to add some palm trees. We got a couple palm trees. Oops. And then we have the ugly triple head toilet. They're pretty fragile. Let's just replace quick. Building montage number 5.
Alright, for this one we're just going to add the little speaker man guy with the dark gray suit. And we're going to place him on the road right here. Nice!
Building montage number 6.
Alright, in order to complete this piece, we will add the TV man with his cute little smile.
Building montage number 7.
Alright, in order to finish this one off, we have the holy toilet. And now we're gonna take this off, put it in here. There we go. Let me put the top back on.
Building montage number 8.
Alright, for this piece, there's only one character, and that's just a normal camera head.
Building montage number 9.
Alright, to finish off piece number 9, we have the DJ toilet. And we also have the policeman toilet.
Building montage number 10.
Alright, to wrap up piece number 10, we have the spider toilet, which is actually my favorite one. I think it's the coolest, also the creepiest in my opinion. Place it right there.
Building montage number 11.
Alright, to complete piece number 11, we're going to be adding another speaker man. And we'll be also adding a little cameraman as well. Let's go!
Building montage number 12.
Alright, here we have Titan Cameraman. And then we're gonna add the robber toilet. Yeah.
Alright, piece number 12 complete. Building montage number 13.
Alright, wrap it all up. We have Titan Speaker Man right here, so let's place him on.
Building montage number 14.
Alright, so for this building, we are going to add the cameraman. Put him up here. Then we're going to add the speaker man with the white suit. Super fragile. And then we're adding a dark gray speaker man as well.
Alright, so we have the 14th piece completely done. We got 2 speaker men down here, a cameraman up here, and the building looks pretty nice. It's got a lot of windows on it, like a few plants down here. Yeah. Alright, let's continue. Building montage. Last but not least, number 15. Alright, so we are done with the whole base plate, and now we just need to add the big building. And here we have, you know, some cute little plants there as well, and the little part that adds onto the road. So I think it looks really good. Alright, let's continue. Alright, here we have a lasered-eyed Skibidi Toilet. And now we have another camera head man to finish this one off. After 2 weeks and probably over 100 hours of dedicating my life, I have finally completed the Lego Skibidi Toilet City. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Is it accurate? Is it not? Let me know. And be sure to go check out the main video in the description down below as well. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. In this video, we are building another Skibidi Toilet City and adding all the new characters and toilets to go along with it. You guys are going to want to watch the whole video because you are not going to want to miss out on me building this whole monstrous 15 gray base plate city from scratch. And if you want to go check out the other huge Skibidi Toilet Lego city, I've got a link in the description down below. I highly recommend checking that video out. Enough said, let's get right into this video. Building montage number 1.
Alright, so the first character we got in the city is the scientist toilet, which I think turned out to look amazing. I'm so happy the way this turned out. It's got all the good details, and this one took me 10 plus hours to make. Alright, part number 1 is complete, and so far we're off to a great start, and I'm really excited to see how this will turn out. So stay tuned, and let's get on to the next one.
Building montage number 2.
Alright, number 2 is complete, and here we have the infected Speaker Man, probably my favorite character in the whole Skibidi Toilet series. Alright, number 2 is complete, and I am just loving the way this is turning out so far. Especially with the buildings in the background just collapsing. This one's really cool with just a hole in it, and then this one's got all this fire on it, which I think looks awesome. And this one is just like slightly collapsing, but it's coming together super well, guys, so I can't wait to build the rest of this. Let's go on to the next one.
Building montage number 3.
Alright, for number 3, we're adding a giant robber toilet boss. And we're also adding a little Skibidi toilet as well. Alright, number 3 is done, and now we have one part of the city completely finished. Now I think it looks really good so far. We got 3 buildings behind the robber toilet, one being on fire. And I thought it was a cool effect to just add like some lava dripping down this one. So yeah, I think it's piecing together really nice. And now let's move on to the next one.
Building montage number 4.
Alright, for number 4, we're adding the upgraded G-Man boss with the yellow glasses. And man, I am so happy the way this turned out. Alright, number 4 is complete, and here we have the upgraded G-Man boss with the yellow glasses, and he's got his 6 blasters right here, and he's got his jetpack using these long fire-looking pieces, which I think look really good. And then we have 2 shields on the side and 1 up front. He's got his headphones on, and I think he looks amazing. And then we have 2 buildings here, and yeah, that'll wrap up number 4, and now let's move on to the next one.
Building montage number 5.
Alright, for this one we're adding big old G-Man right here. And we're also going to be adding 5 of these little Skibidi Toilet guys to surround them. Alright, number 5 is complete, and here we have big G-Man right here with a few little Skibidi toilets surrounding him. A couple trees on fire right here, a little cool detail. And then we have some flowers and some plants for a little bit of landscape work for the city. But yeah, let's move on to the next one.
Building montage number 6.
Alright, for this one we're adding big ol' upgraded G-Man. Yes, he's probably weighs about 5 to 10 pounds of just Lego bricks, so pretty heavy. And we're adding 3 of these little guys. Alright, number 6 is done, and here we have upgraded G-Man with his 2 blasters and his little shields that he has on the front and also on the sides. And here's what he looks like on the back. And then we have a little bit of fire on the detail of the tree, burning up and stuff. And now, let's move on to number 7.
Building montage number 7.
Alright, to start the Cameramen army, we have a Woofer Man here. Then we have a Parasite Disabler, which is just basically like a huge tank. And we're also adding 3 little Cameramen. And 2 little toilets to go along with it. Alright, number 7 is complete, and this is actually the first part of the Cameraman army, and then we're going to be building out a whole bunch more, so stay tuned for that. It's going to be really exciting, it's going to look really good, and they're going up against the Toilet Army as well. So, let's move on to the next one.
Building montage number 8.
Alright, for this one we're adding 3 of the little Cameraman army guys. And we have a flying speaker guy. And another Woofer Man. And this one's really cool, we have the Mutant Skibidi Toilet as well, which I like quite a bit. I think it turned out to look really cool. And last but not least, we're adding 3 little Skibidi toilets. Alright, number 8 is complete, and here we have the Mutant Skibidi Toilet with his little army of little Skibidi toilets going up against the little Cameraman army. And we have a flying column, also known as the flying speaker. And we have a Woofer Man down here. So yeah, that'll wrap it up for number 8. Let's get on to the next one.
Building montage number 9.
Alright, for this one we're adding TV Woman, and she looks pretty good. Yeah. Alright, and we're going to be adding a little army of Skibidi toilets, adding 7 of them, so yeah. Alright, number 9 is complete, and here we have a little army of Skibidi toilets down here going up against the TV Woman. Now this is a pretty simple battleground area, but you guys are not ready for how awesome the rest of this mock is going to look. So stay tuned and let's get into it.
Building montage number 10.
Alright, for this one we're adding a camera strider, which I think it turned out really good. It's got the 2 blasters and the camera up front and the 4 legs, and I think it turned out to look really awesome. So we're adding 2 of those. And we're also adding 2 cameramen. Alright, number 10 is complete, and here we have 2 camera striders down here on the battleground shooting at the Skibidi toilets. And then we have up here, we have a cameraman with a jetpack, you know, flying through the air with his blaster. And then over here we have another cameraman having a mental breakdown. So yeah, that pretty much wraps it up for number 10. Now let's move on to number 11.
Building montage number 11.
Alright, for this one we're adding another woofer man for the battlefield. And here we have an awesome looking cameraman helicopter. I think it turned out to look really cool. And we have another cameraman up here shooting out of the helicopter. And I wanted this one to like look like it's flying, so I added some clear pieces on it. So yeah. And we're adding another one on the ground. Alright, number 11 is complete, and here we have adding more stuff to the battleground. 2 helicopters and a woofer man right here, big giant woofer man. And we got a couple trees, and then we have some plants for the decoration of the city. Now, moving on to number 12.
Building montage number 12.
Alright, for number 12, we're adding a woofer man. And we're also adding a new character, being the speaker woman. A little cameraman guy for the battlefield. And last but not least, a little helicopter speaker guy. Alright, number 12 is complete, and here we have all of the characters. And this is actually the last part of the battleground area. And then we're adding the 3 big buildings with the titans in front of them. And then we have some trees right here, light post, and yeah, that'll finish the whole battleground. And now let's move on to number 13.
Building montage number 13.
Alright, for this one we have the Mecha Boss. This one is a behemoth of a build. And the head actually, as I was saying, the head does spin. It is a very fragile build, but I'm very happy on the way this one turned out. So, yeah. Alright, number 13 is complete, and here we have him, the Mecha Boss. And I can't get over how much I love the way this one turned out. But yeah, the head spins, the torso looks nice, the hands look cool as well, and then we have the non-existing legs. But yeah, let's move on to the next one.
Building montage number 14.
Alright, for this one we're using upgraded Titan Cameramen. Huge guy. Alright, number 14 is complete, and here we have another humongous Titan. And here we have a tall building right behind him with some fiery pieces for the burning building, which I think looks really good. But yeah, number 14 is complete. Now moving on to the last piece.
Building montage number 15.
Alright, for the final piece we will be adding Cinema Man. Now I know in the thumbnail I said TV Man, but it just looked better in the thumbnail, so don't judge me. And we'll also be adding a little cameraman as well to snipe over the city. Alright, number 15 is complete! And look at this, our final piece is done. Here we have Cinema Man, our last Titan, our third and last Titan. And then we have a little sniper right here, looking over the tower. Now let's get a moment of silence to look over this ginormous masterpiece.
In this video, you will see me build a Lego world full of the new Skibidi Toilet characters. But I do want to mention real quick that if you haven't already, be sure to go check out all my other Lego Skibidi Toilet videos that took me over hundreds of hours to make. Sadly, I'm not exaggerating because my posture and lack of exercising has started to make me feel like a Discord mod. Alright, enough chit chat, let's get right into this video.
Alright guys, for this one we're adding the malformed Strider toilet, probably one of my favorite toilets I've ever created. It's a little bit smaller than expected, but I love the way this one turned out. So let's add it to this piece. Alright, part number 1 is finished, and here we go guys. We have 14 more to go, so stay tuned, but this is looking epic so far, especially with all the little flames like burning down this building. And then we have this little lava trail as well, and you'll be seeing plenty more of that with all the rest that we have to do. And here we have the malformed Strider toilet, one of my favorite creations that I've ever made. But yeah, let's continue the build. Alright guys, for this one we're adding the buzzsaw toilet. Now this one took me a while to make, just trying to find all these little slowed pieces, but I think it looks really good, and I'm really happy on the way this one turned out. So let's add them to the piece. All right, number 2 is complete, and guys, we are just getting started. We have 13 more to go, so I can't wait to see how this looks. All right, on to the next one. Alright guys, for this one we're adding the vacuum toilets. A very interesting one to say the very least. Like these little things coming out of his ears and stuff. Just a very interesting character. But I love him, so let's add him to the build. Alright, number 3 is finished. I love the way this building turned out with all the little flame pieces at the bottom just burning this baby up. And then we have the vacuum toilet right there as well. Alright, moving on to the next one. Alright, for this one we're adding the large scientist cameraman, and he's got those 2 little blasters in his hand using these like crystal looking pieces, which I think looks really, really good. So let's add them to the piece. Alright, number 4 is complete, and so far it is looking amazing. I'm loving the way this one's turning out. And we have this lava that's going to be connecting all the way through here. As you will see in a second, we're going to all combine it together. And now, let's move on to the next one. Alright, for this one we're adding the traffic light boss, which looks amazing. This one took me a while to make, probably like 5 hours, just having to find all these different colors and stuff, but I love the way it looks, and let's add it to the build. Alright, number 5 is done, and now we have the first set of 5 completely finished. And then we have another 5 and another 5, so a total of 15 that we have to build. And so far, we only have 1/3 completely finished. So, stay tuned, because this is going to be really, really epic. Alright, for this one we are adding a behemoth, and this is the Mafia toilet. Humongous, as big as the Lego G-Mans I've featured in my other videos, which is not tiny, to say the very least. Alright, number 6 is done, and this is the second set of 5. So here we have the building of just getting demolished by the lava river, and here are all these little fire pieces as well to represent the burning building. And then we have the big Mafia toilet, which looks amazing. So let's get on to the next one. Alright guys, for this one we are adding the rocket toilet, the behemoth. It is humongous, and it probably weighs like a good 5 pounds of just Lego pieces. I mean, this one is huge, but I love it. All right, number 7 is complete, and here we have the rocket toilet. I absolutely love the way this one turned out. I mean, it took me around 6 to 7 hours to complete, but it was completely worth it. I love the way this one looks, especially with the long fire-looking pieces in the back. It just makes it look so good. So I'm super happy about this one. All right, on to the next one. All right, for this one, we are adding the large cameraman. And I love the way this guy turned out. He looks amazing in my opinion. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think though. And we also have the speaker Strider to keep him company. Our number 8 is finished, and what that means is that we are over half of the way complete with the entire mock. So let's keep this momentum up and keep building. Alright, for this one we're adding the Woofer Woman, and I thought it would be cool just to add 3 heads, just something a little bit different compared to all the other characters. So let's add her. Our number 9 is done, and here we have a long streak of the lava river going all the way through, and it's turning out to look really, really good. I can't wait to see the rest of how it turns out, but yeah, let's continue. Alright guys, for this one I'm going to be adding to Projector Man. I think he turned out to look really, really good. He's got his 2 blasters on the side of his arm. So yeah, let's add him. Our number 10 is done, and that will actually complete the second row of 5. And here we have 2 buildings right here. And then also lava that'll connect from here, obviously to there, and then there will also be another lava path over here. For the last piece. So yeah, let's continue. Alright, for this one we're adding the flying toilet, and you could already predict that because the clear pieces are there for a reason, to make it look like it's floating. So we're just going to be adding it. It looks, I mean, it's actually like really flimsy because, I mean, it's only being held by 2 1x2 just stacked up to each other, but yeah. Our number 11 is complete, and here we have the start to another lava river, and it's going to be going all the way through, so stay tuned for that. It's going to look really good. And then we have these flame looking pieces to look like the building is just getting burned up, and then we have these clear pieces to make it look like the toilet is flat. So yeah, let's move on to the next one. Alright guys, we're going to be adding only the parasite toilet. Now I think he looks really, really creepy, but I love the way he turned out, especially with his 4 little black claws. Our number 12 is complete, and here we have another add-on to the lava river here, and we have a few flames like popping up and stuff, and then the creepy parasite toilet. So yeah, let's add it to the collection. Alright, for this one we are adding the new character, the Glitch Toilet. And I love this one. I love how this like moves around and stuff using these hinge pieces. And these trans blue pieces also make it look really, really cool. Alright, number 13 is complete, and here we have another couple like spots for the lava river and stuff. And we have this building that just got completely burnt down, and there's little flames everywhere as well. And then the glitch toilet just chilling right there. And now, let's move on to the next one. Alrighty, for this one we're just going to be adding the boombox man with his nice little lime green tie and his white suit. Alright, number 14 is complete, and here we have another piece to our collection of the lava river. And here we have the boombox man just chilling right here, and a little flame as well. Nothing too special about this one, but now let's move on to the next one. Alright, for our last piece we're using the microphone man boss, and he has these little 5 microphones as his heads, and he also has his little blaster in the back of his hand right there. So I love this guy. Alright, number 15 is complete, and that'll do it, guys. It is all done. Now, let's get a moment of silence and take a quick look of this awesome creation.
Today we will be building a multiverse Skibidi Toilet City out of Lego. There will be all sorts of weird combinations of toilets, titans, and cameramen on this battlefield. So stay through till the end of the video because you are not going to want to miss out on this epic building process of this awesome creation. Alright, enough chit chat, let's hop right into this video.
Alright guys, for this one we're adding the G-Man Speaker Man, and he looks amazing. I love the way this one turned out. Yeah, I'm really happy about this one. Alright, number 1 is complete, and guys, stay tuned because we are just getting started. This is just the beginning. So, I think it looks amazing so far. We got the little lava river going on, and you guys will see plenty more of that while we're building the whole thing. So, let's keep continuing this build, and let's go. Alrighty guys, for this one we have the TV man body, but then we also have the spider toilet head, and I absolutely love the way this one looks. Alright, number 2 is complete, and we have this humongous tall white building right here, and it looks amazing. It's pretty simple, but I love the way it looks. And then we have this like lava river thing going on, and I think it turned out to look really, really cool using like the dark tan pieces as well. And then we have this scary character. So yeah, let's keep continuing this build, and let's move on to the next one. Alright, for this one we're adding the police TV woman. I love the way this one turned out. So yeah, let's add it to the collection. Alright, number 3 is done, and we've added another tall skyscraper to our little collection we got going on right here. And we have a little bit of lava as well. And for our other part, it's going to be connecting to that as well. So let's move on to the next one. Alright, for this one we're adding the Titan Speakerman toilet, and it looks amazing. Alright, number 4 is complete, and now we have the first set of 4 finished, and then we have 2 more sets of 4 to go, which is a total of 12 for this whole city, so we gotta keep going and keep building. So let's continue. Alright, for this one we're adding the upgraded camera G-Man, and he looks epic. Alright, number 5 is complete, and here we have another huge Titan guy. And this is actually the first part of the road, and it's going to go all the way through, so hopefully it looks good, and yeah, stay tuned for that. Alright, for this one we're adding the Mutant Skibidi Toilet, one of my favorite characters from the Skibidi Toilet series on YouTube. So we're going to add this bad boy. Alright, number 6 is complete, and here we have the second piece of the road finished, and now let's move on to the rest of them. Alright, for this one we're adding the triple speaker toilet head, and basically we just replaced the normal Skibidi toilet heads and replaced them with the speaker man heads, and I think this one looks pretty good. Alright, number 7 is complete, and here we have it. The road is almost complete, 3 out of 4, we just have one more go, and let's just keep going. Alright, for this one we're only adding the behemoth of the toilet, and that is the Cinema Man Scientist. Interesting combo. Alright, number 8 is complete, and we have just added another Titan toilet to the build, and here we have finished the whole road as well, all 4 parts, and now let's move on to more buildings. Alright, for this one we're adding the DJ man and also the speaker woman, which is, I mean, kind of a weird combo, but I just thought the colors kind of matched in a way, so we're gonna roll with it. Alright, number 9 is complete, and here we have the DJ man right here, right next to this lava river, and that is actually going to be connecting all the way through the last 3 parts as well, so stay tuned for that. It's going to look really, really good. And then we have this tall, like, skyscraper-like building, and I think it looks really cool. So yeah, let's add it to the piece, and let's move on to the next one. Alright, for this one we're adding the robber in a combination with the TV woman. So yeah. Alright, number 10 is complete, and here we have the robber TV woman over here, looking pretty good. And then we have the first half of the white building. We're building the second half in the next one. And we have also a little bit of the lava river connecting all the way through. So it's all coming together and it's looking really good. So let's move on to the next one. Alright, for this one we're adding a TV man spider toilet with the 3 long legs, and I think it looks really, really slick, so let's add it to the build. Alright, number 11 is complete, and here we have a weird combination of the TV man with the spider toilet, and I personally like it a lot. But anyway, we have this white slick building that also connects to this one, and then we have the lava river that goes all the way through to the other end. So yeah, let's add it to the collection. Alright, for our last piece, we're adding the speaker woman in the toilet form, which is weird, but I think it actually looks really cool. So yeah. Alright, number 12 is complete. And here we have it, the last piece. Here we have the speaker woman toilet up here on the gray building with a little lava pond with also the lava trail going all the way through the city. So I think it looks really, really good. And now let's add it to the build. Alright, the Multiverse Skibidi Toilet City is completely finished, and I'm extremely happy on the way this one turned out. Now, let's get a moment of silence and take a better look of this cool, epic city.
Today we are taking Skibidi Toilet and Lego and combining the two. We will be using a total of 6 gray base plates to build this humongous city. So you're going to want to stay to the very end of this video because you are not going to want to mess up on the process on how I made this epic Skibidi Toilet battleground of Cameramen versus the Skibidi Toilets. Let's begin. Building montage number 1.
Alright, for this one we're adding the triple head toilet boss. And we are adding 4 little Skibidi Toilet minions for him.
Building montage number 2.
Alright, for the second we have 2 camera striders. And 3 of these bad boys. Alright, number 2 is complete. We have a couple little Skibidi toilets up here. And we have the strider cameras, which are like little spider things that basically have lasers at the bottom and also a little cannon on the top, which is really cool. Then we have 2 buildings that connect to that, and then the third one will also have another white building that connects to that one as well. So let's get on to the next one.
Building montage number 3.
Alright, for this one we're gonna add a cameraman helicopter. The top moves, which is pretty cool. And we're also adding 3 cameramen as well. This one has a rocket launcher. I'm gonna put them on the building right here. Alright, number 3 is done, and we have 3 tall buildings, the helicopter, and 3 cameramen right here. We've got tan one, light gray, white that connects to that one. And here we have them down here getting ready to fight. We got one with a rocket launcher as well. So let's go on to the next one.
Building montage number 4.
For number 4, we're adding G-Man, big boy. And we are also adding 7 little Skibidi toilets as well. Alright, number 4 is complete. We have big G-Man right here, big boy. And we have 7 little Skibidi toilets right here, getting ready to fight the Cameramen army. So yeah, let's hop into the next one.
Building montage number 5.
Alright, for this one we're adding the cameraman tank, also known as the parasite disabler. We've got the light blue laser coming out of it, which is pretty cool. And we have 3 more cameramen on the battlefield. And we will also be adding 7 other Skibidi toilets. This one's got fire on his head. Alright, number 5 is complete. We've got the tank here, and we've got a few cameramen over there on the battlefield taking away those Skibidi toilets. So yeah, on to the next one.
Building montage, last but not least, number 6.
Alright, for this one we're adding another cameraman helicopter. We have a little figure in there with his gun. Top spins as well. And then we added some clear pieces, so it's like flying in the air. And we're adding 4 extra cameramen on the battlefield. This one happens to have a jetpack. Alright, right, the battle between the Cameramen and the Skibidi Toilet City is finally complete. I'm so happy. This build was pretty monstrous, but it is not as big as the last one I built, which I'll leave a link in the description down below. If you want to go check that one out, I think it's pretty awesome. That one took me 2 weeks. This one took me about a week to build. So be sure to show your support in the comment section down below, and be sure to like the video if you did. And I will be sure to bring more content like this to you guys if you enjoyed it. But yeah, I think that'll wrap up the video. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.